Hello?
Hey, Doug, what's up? I'm calling about your Jetta you have for selling on that Craigslist site.
Yes, it's still for sale. I just had somebody come and look at it yesterday, but they haven't come back with any money, so it's still for sale.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm extremely interested. So, I just want to ask you a couple questions and shit or whatever. What's that?
Oh, where do you live at? I live in Morrison.
I live around Chicago, the Chicago area. So, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem for me to come meet you. I don't know, I just really like the look of the car. I've never really seen one that popped this much, and the price looks extremely well for what it is. So I'm super interested.
Okay. Have you map quested my address? Or I don't think I put my address on there, did I?
No, I'm not too worried about that. I just kind of wanted to ask you a couple questions about the car before I get into that.
Sure, go ahead.
So I mean, it obviously looks. And you said you never raced it. I just want to make sure, like, that's a fact. You didn't race this car.
I bought it 2.5 years ago in Akron, Ohio, from a dealership.
Yeah.
And the guy who put it in was a 45-year-old guy, and I know that for a fact because they showed me. Because I asked that same question when I bought it, and I've owned it for about 2.5 years, and I bought it with $90,000, and I've never once taken it to the track or anything. I mean, there's no need to. It's only just a stock Jetta.
Right. The only reason I'm asking is because, it just looks really fast, and there's those pillar gauges. So I was just wondering, like,
I understand where you're coming from.
How hard the car was driven. But, I mean, you have an exhaust in the car. It looks like a slightly bigger muffler tip than what normally would come on a Jetta.
It's a 3.5 inch, and I actually just had some of the exhaust replaced because it was coming apart at the joint after the cat. So I had it replaced about a month or so ago. I was coming back from Chicago, actually. I went to a concert, leaving Tinley Park, and I'm like, man, this thing's really loud. It was coming off. So I just took it off and put it in my trunk and then had it re-welded.
Is it pretty loud now? Because I like loud. I like, that loud race car tone to my exhaust.
It's kind of obnoxious after a while, I mean, it's pretty loud.
What I want. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, I get stopped once for it. I mean, it's pretty loud, especially if you get on it.
So it's turbo that you got the boost gauge going on there, or what are those pillar gauges?
Well, I don't really know why those are there. The gauges were there when I bought it, and I have no idea why. I couldn't tell you. I mean, they work. Like, if you stop on the gas, it doesn't go past 0, and then when you lay off, it goes down. But I think they just put them there for show. Because, I mean, the car stock, it just has a can and intake on it.
You notice any difference in performance with the intake or anything like that? Or, I mean... You got the intake and exhaust and the gauges, so I'm sure it's like a little bit faster than what it normally would be.
It's not bad. I mean, especially, I have the clutch only has 10,000 on it, so I mean, if you really get on it, there's no slippage or anything. So I mean, it's decently ballsy, for 2.0.
I thought it was the turbo diesel. 2.0. Fuck.
No, it's a gas.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, I get like 30 to 32 miles per gallon in summer.
How much boost are you running out of that 2.0? Like
0.
Really?
I mean, those gauges are clearly for show. I mean, they don't.
Show.
There's no boost. I mean, it's just like if you look in the car, you're like, oh, maybe it's got a supercharger, but there's nothing.
Yeah, I assumed it was like putting some boost because of the gauges and like the wing on the back or whatever. I'm sure like it gets a lot of looks, so that's kind of why I want it.
Yeah, I mean, it's in very good shape. There's no door dings or anything. I mean, it's in good shape. As you probably told by the list, I have a lot of, all those receipts for all the maintenance I've done, my clutch, timing belt, I did spark plugs, wires, coolant flush.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I just want a flashy car. Yeah, I'm not really worried about maintenance. I just want like, and you got the racing seats and everything too, so like that's a big plus. Is like I want to make people think like,
stand out.
Like I'm legit. Yeah, I want to stand out. And, like, I like the inside because you got, like, the painted vents and shit, like, with the fucking, like, the yellow shit boot. Because it's, like, everything, like, it's like the Ronald McDonald theme. So, like, I really like that. It is,
dude. I've been called that so many times. Yep. You
I like that. I like those. It's awesome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, I get compliments on it, and then, I get people say, why did you paint it like that? But, you like it or you don't.
No,
but you're more than welcome to come and take it for a drive.
If I drive it, I mean, are you gonna does it like trip seconds? Because I get my kicks out of tripping seconds. So like, if I drive it, would you let me pound the piss out of it just to see if I want to buy it, or is that kind of like Am I crossing the line there?
I've never really been too hard on it. I mean, their red lines are like, I think 6.5, and I mean, I hold 5,000 once in a while and shift, and it won't trip the tires.
Oh, fuck. Well, I don't know if I want it then, because I really need that out of the car. It's
I mean, if you
like,
drop a turbo on it, it will.
Yeah. You know what? Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. I just don't know if I can handle a car that can't trip seconds.
I mean, it might. I just don't beat the piss out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like a deal breaker right there. Maybe. I'll get back to you, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, see ya.
All right, thanks.